You're watching MITV, McAllen Instructional Television.
And good afternoon to you. Welcome to McAllen High School Gym here in McAllen, Texas. The McAllen Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, about to take on the Harlingen South Lady Hawks in volleyball playoff action. Hello, everyone. I'm Mark May, along with Mario Reyna, here to bring you this exciting match. It's for the area championship between the District 36A McAllen Lady Bulldogs and the District 32-6A's Harlingen South Lady Hawks. And Mario, as these two teams, as you look at them on paper and compare the two, it looks like McAllen is the stronger of the two.
Yes, they do, Mark. They come in here with a record of 40-5, almost a 90% winning percentage, while the Harlingen South Lady Hawks come in at 18-17, just about at 50%. So on paper, it looks like the McAllen Lady Bulldogs are favored, but you don't get to the second round without having a good team. Harlingen South has peaked at the end, Mark. They had to win their last 3 games just to qualify to get into the playoffs, and they took care of Edinburgh last week, 3-1. So it's like a Cinderella team, you know. They're here, they know it's a young team, and they're just going to try to see if they can hang in there and try to pull off an upset.
Yeah, Harlingen South came in after defeating Edinburgh High, as you said. McAllen defeated Laredo LBJ in the first round, also 3-1. They dropped the first game and then won the next 3 to advance to this area championship. And the winner tonight would face either Los Fresnos or Laredo United, who are playing in an area championship themselves. So,
and actually, Mark, they played yesterday, so they're going to be playing Laredo United.
Oh, okay,
yeah, United,
so
as we know, we covered
won
that game against Rowe, and they won 3-0. And yesterday, United took care of Los Fresnos 3-0. And that's not a surprise to us because we got to see that team. They have a lot of height, a lot of good athletes. So whoever wins this game will have their work cut out against the Lady Longhorns.
Yeah, Laredo United defeated Nikki Rowe in the first round. And now, as you've pointed out, they defeated Los Fresnos already for area and have advanced to the regional quarterfinal. They're 31-6, and they'll await the winner of this game between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Hawks. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you. And we'll be back in just a moment. And we're back here at McAllen High School Gym and about to set to introduce the starting lineups for these two teams, and then we'll have the national anthem. It'll be McAllen on your right side wearing the purple and gold with predominantly white jerseys. Harlingen South also is predominantly white at green and red, or green and orange, I should say, are their primary colors. McAllen was second in the district in 36A. And then won a seeding game against Nikki Rowe for the second seed. And then, as we said, defeated Laredo LBJ in the first round and now meet Harlingen South here in the second round.
And I tell you what, Mark, the Lady McAllen Bulldogs, they lost their first game against Nikki Rowe, and after that they ran the table, except when they played against the highly regarded Lady Mustangs from McAllen Memorial. But in both losses, they went 5 games. So that tells you the type of talent that the Lady Bulldogs have on their side.
And Lady Mustangs are in a playoff themselves tonight against Brownsville Rivetta. They're playing on a neutral court in San Benito. And looking at McAllen, they come in on a winning streak. They've won their last 5 matches and 11 of their last 12. And look at their winning percentage in sets, Mario. They won 79% of their sets this year, so pretty dominant team.
Yeah, they're doing very well, very well. know, this is a pretty good crowd, Mark, considering that it's an early game here on Friday. Most of the times at 5 p.m., you don't have, that's not what they usually play, but because of football games going on, they decided to have this game a little bit earlier. But the crowd is out here considering it's 5 p.m. Mark, I would like to let you know that the officials for tonight's game are officials from the Rio Grande Valley. There's two chapters. There's the Tip of Texas chapter that's from the west side of the valley, and there's a Texas Southmost chapter that's on the east side of the valley. So each chapter has two officials out here, and their names are from the Tip of Texas chapter. We have Teresa Navarro and Laura Mendoza. I don't know if you remember her when she played volleyball at Nicky Rowe High School. And from the Texas Southmost chapter, we have Debbie Esparza. And on the lines is going to be Tommy Bermudez.
All right. Now they'll be introducing the Mackay Lady Bulldogs. Here they go. Now we'll have the national anthem. Mackay led by number 1, Lexi Gonzalez, only a junior. Leads the team in kills and among their other stat leaders. And if you didn't realize it, that was one of the Mackay volleyball players. That was freshman Ada Sadlier. Did a wonderful job on the national anthem.
She sure did. I mean, having to come in here and play a volleyball game and to also sing, Mark, I don't know if I could handle those two tasks.
Yeah, usually you're a little bit nervous as it is, the fact you're playing a playoff volleyball match, but then to also sing the national anthem, that was something else to see that there. So it'll be the best 3 out of 5 sets. First team to 25 points wins the set. First team to win 3 games wins the match.
And you got to win by 2, and there's no cap, meaning that you got to win by 2. It can go 34-32.
Teams will shake hands at midcourt.
And something to look out, like you were talking about, some of the stats on offense for Harlingen South. Michaela Mireles comes in with 266 kills, and number 5, Mia Aguirre, 142 kills. But it all goes also to the girls that are setting. You look out for number 3, Dolores Mendoza with 240 assists, and number 5, Mia Aguirre with 140 assists. And offensively for the Lady Bulldogs, everybody knows about Alexi Gonzalez. She comes in here with almost 600 kills, and it drops off to number 2 in kills with Damaris Yanes. But it also goes back to those girls that are setting and coming in here. Helmkamp has done a wonderful job. Not only does she serve pretty good, she also does a great job of setting.
All right, we're about set, ready to begin. It'll be Mackay on your right, Harlingen South on your left. And Harlingen South to serve on your left side. And this is number 5, Maya Aguirre. And we're underway in this area championship from McAllen High School gym. So a little dink there, but that is going to be a point for Harlingen South. A dink by Michaela Morales.
Violation of going over the line.
So it'll be Aguirre to serve once again. She's a junior. That goes into the net. It'll be a point for Mackay. We're tied at 1. And Mackay wins the service.
And Mark, on those 2 attacks, it went to Selena Sainz, just a freshman for the Lady Bulldogs.
And Damaris Yanis to serve it.
And there's a 2-hit. Good call by official.
And Yanis will serve again. Mackay in the lead now, 2-1. Oh, nice play there. I think that was Lexi Gonzalez.
Alexa had 20 kills in the last game, and you can see there, that's 599 for the year. One more for 600, Mark.
And Selena Sainz with the assist. Mackay up 3-1. Yanis still serving. Here comes Lexi. And that was in. Nice.
And congratulations.
And that was a great one, number 600.
I'll tell you what, right there, she made her statement. And that's what you want to do early, Mark. Everybody knows she's a star, but now they're getting a feeling.
Yeah, came in averaging over 6.5 kills per set. Here's Lexi right here.
Good pass.
Set by Aguirre. And that was in. Good kill there by Michaela Morales, a junior for Harlingen South.
Coach Paula Dodge is giving the linesperson a look on that one. She thought it was out. Of course, Coach Paula has a good angle too, right?
Yeah, she's lined up there, even with that baseline. 4-2 the score. And Lexi Gonzalez, no doubt about it.
There's no way you're going to stop that quick set, Mark.
And such perfectly placed, too.
And that's where it is. I mean, it's all about Helmkamp being able to make that perfect set.
Selena Sainz puts it in play. Mackay up by 3 here in set number 1. Here's a free ball here for the Hawks. Good block by Mackay.
What a beautiful save by Helmkamp on that one, Mark.
There's Giannis, sends it over, and Giannis with the point. Giannis had a good dig a moment ago as well, and it's 6-2 for Mackay.
And anytime you can get a hit from the back, Mark, it's a plus.
There's a free ball for Lady Bulldogs. Lexi Gonzalez, no, it's going to be on the other side, and that'll be out, and it'll be a point to the Hawks. Six to 3 our score.
Now serving Dolores Mendoza.
And serving is Lexa Encina for Harlingen South. And there's Lexa Gonzalez. And boy, she is just unstoppable early here. And Mackay again has a 4-point lead.
And that play started right there, Mark, by Audrey Zamora, a sophomore. On their first pass was perfect to Helmkamp.
Sienna Quisada serving. And a terrific block. Lexi Gonzalez and Haiti Moore teaming up on that one. Those are the two leaders in blocks for Mackay.
You're right. Haiti Moore came in with 36 blocks.
Mackay up 8 to 3. That goes out, and it'll be a 6-point lead now, 9-3.
This is exactly how Coach Paula Dodge wanted her Lady Bulldogs to start.
Here's Quisada. Another unforced error and a timeout called by the Lady Hawks, who are trailing 10 to 3 to Mackay here in the first game. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back to McAllen High School Gym. McAllen High against Harlingen South, the area round championship and state volleyball playoffs. We're in the first game. Mackay has the early lead, 10 to 3. Quisada serving. Was put over by Morelos.
Good pickup.
Yeah, good spike by Moore and good pickup by South. Here's Gonzalez. We'll set it for Gonzalez again. And that was in, almost hit the linesman.
You know, Mark, and the sign of a good hitter is not only do you hit it hard, but do you place it inside the court. Anybody can hit it hard. But Lexi right there, right by the line.
Quisada still serving. And that one just a bit strong. It'll be South's ball.
We know Harlingen South has a young team, Mark, but they also have a young coach, Anaisa Lucio, in her second year at Harlingen South. And Coach Paula Dodge has been at Mackay for a number of years, a 500-game winner, Mark.
Yeah, it's her 21st year. And that'll be a point for South as well.
An excellent opportunity by Damaris Yanis goes out.
And I believe Mackay's in the playoffs for like the 16th straight year. So a lot of success they've had in the program. And that was out, and that'll be Mackay's point and ball. They're up 12 to 5. And Gonzalez will now serve. Gonzalez has 37 aces this year. And a block by Mackay.
You can tell that the young Lady Hawks, they're trying to get used to this game. They know they're going up against a tough ball club.
Very experienced Mackay team that was in the regional tournament just 2 seasons ago.
Free ball.
Oh, big play by Yanis.
You know, Mark, and that Yanis gets the point, but it all started by the serve. Excellent serve by Lexi Gonzalez made it difficult on the defense for Harlingen South. Created a free ball.
9-point lead now, the biggest of the first game. That one too strong. It'll be South's ball. They trail now 14-6. Corrine Reiniger will now serve it.
Just a sophomore.
Oh, nice little dink there by Helmkamp. Helmkamp sets. And Giannis a bit strong with that one, so now it's 14-7.
Giannis has had her opportunity. She's just hit it too hard and out.
Here's Reiniger. And Gonzalez from the back row. Wow. She is just putting on a clinic.
Absolutely. And Mark, anytime you have someone that can hit from the back, it saves a bad pass. But Lexi Gonzalez is all-around player, Mark. She's not only a good hitter, she can do it all. She can block, she can dig.
Haiti Moore serving.
Nice pass by Lexi.
Helmkamp sets. That's Giannis. Oh, wow. That one left a vapor trail.
And Giannis now has a big smile on her because she had hit the ball out twice. So far, I haven't seen the Lady Hawks blocking at the net much, making it easy for the Lady Bulldogs, and they're up 16-7.
All right, we'll take a break. Hawks have called timeout. We'll be back right after this. And we're back at McAllen High School gym. McAllen High Lady Bulldogs against the Harlingen South Lady Hawks are in the first game of a best-of-5 volleyball playoff. 16-7 to score. Mac High in front. By the way, we want to thank RGV Urgent Care of Edinburgh, our volleyball sponsor. Get in, get out, and get healthy.
Mark, Heidi Moore came into this game with 50 aces. 50.
And this will be a free ball for Mac High.
Beautiful pass.
Helmkamp sets.
And
that's
a
in.
freshman, Mark. Selena Sainz, a freshman. In the last game, Selena Sainz had 11 kills.
Sainz with her first big kill here. Moore continues to serve.
Another free ball.
There's Giannis. And Gonzalez recovers that. It was a good spike by Aguirre, but Mackay able to recover. Here's Aguirre again. And Giannis pushes it across.
Look out.
And that time, Sainz unable to punch it through, and the Hawks earn the point.
Libero Audrey Zamora back in the game, just a sophomore.
Zoe Garcia to serve. She's a junior. Oh, good pickup by number 12, Andrea Grant. And a free ball here for Mackay. Helmkamp sets for Giannis. And a good block by the Hawks.
You know, and if the Lady Bulldogs want to advance to the third round, Mark, they have to start getting somebody else other than Lexi Gonzalez to attack successfully.
Helmkamp sets. Aguirre gets it across. Giannis returns. Aguirre. Good block by Mackay. They might be able to save this, and they do.
Good save.
Great recovery by South.
Micaela Mireles.
And that goes out. A little bit helter-skelter on the south end. And it's now a 9-point lead.
And now serving the leader in aces for the Lady Bulldogs, Maddie Helmkamp, came into this with 72 aces.
Gabby Gomez is checked in for the Lady Bulldogs. Gonzalez from the back row. That was in. Wow.
You know, Lexi, you can see the confidence in her, Mark. You can bet assure you're going to see her on the All Valley team.
That'll be a point to the Hawks. 19-10, they trail here in the game number 1.
Now serving is Maya Aguirre, a junior.
Helmkamp sets. It's put over by Gomez. And returned by Morales. It's a good dig by Aguirre for Harlingen South. And a good block by the Hawks as well.
Very nicely done on the defensive side by Maya Aguirre.
Here's Aguirre, puts it in play. Helmkamp sets.
Free ball for the
put
Lady
over by
Hawks.
Signs. It's Morales. Gonzalez has to go to the floor to keep that one alive. Good dig by Evelyn Yanis for Harlingen South. Helmkamp sets. Pushed over by Yanis. A little bit too hard, and the Hawks making a bit of a run here. They got 3 points in a row. Their fans beginning to come alive here. Aguirre still serving. Morales. Gonzalez answers. Gonzalez again. Oh, terrific spike.
You know, Mark, on that set by Madison Helmkamp, it was a bump set, and those are very difficult to execute, and she did it just the way you needed to. You want your setter to do that overhand motion.
And the service doesn't get over the net. That'll go back over to the Hawks.
Evelyn Yanis serving the libero.
She's a junior. Her team down by 7. Gonzalez's shot blocked.
A rare block. Who did that block, Mark?
That was Reiniger and Morales who teamed up on that one.
And maybe they'll give the Lady Hawks a little confidence that they blocked Lexi Gonzalez on that one.
Giannis to serve again. Helmkamp now for Gonzalez. Great play. Gonzalez seems to be put it right at the feet of that back row.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just an art, Mark. They know where they got to get it. They usually look to see where the defense is set up, and that's where they want to get them.
Those Signs who put it in play. Here's Morales. Good answer by Giannis.
Pickup.
And the dink by Gonzalez. A complete player. She's got the kills and the soft touch.
And that was good, quick thinking, Mark, because the set wasn't really good. She had no choice but to do what she did, and she scored on it.
So Signs will be serving. Lady Bulldogs 3 points away from taking the first game. They're up 22-14. Morales put it over. Here's Gonzalez. Good dig by Aguirre. And a point for the Lady Bulldogs. That was Moore. Moore, just a sophomore, with the hard spike. And now Mackay 2 points away from taking the first game. Signs with the service.
Beautiful serve.
And an ace. And we're at set point.
A freshman, Mark, just a freshman doing a great job here.
Free ball here. Helmkamp to Gonzalez, and that's it. An emphatic finish to set number one. The Lady Bulldogs take the first game 25-14 and lead it 1-0 here in the area championship. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ofrecemos en nuestra clínica servicio de emergencias menores, laboratorio clínico, X-rays, examen físicos anuales de bienestar, examen físico para deporte, hacemos tratamiento para abscesos, sutura para laceraciones. Visítenos, una emergencia no hace un appointment, nosotros estaremos gustosos en ayudarle.
One day I will be Dr. Maya, neurosurgeon. Someone will need me and I will help them. You will be a part of it because you believed in me. My kindergarten teacher told me I could change the world. I believe I can too.
And welcome back to McAllen High School Gymnasium. I'm Mark May with Mario Reyna. I hope the MITV Sports doing double duty tonight. We're bringing you volleyball action. We'll have football later on. Tonight on Football Night in McAllen, it's the McAllen High Bulldogs taking on the La Jolla Juarez Lincoln Huskies. Be the last home game of the regular season for McAllen. It's also homecoming night, so you've got a lot of ex-Bulldogs who will be in the stands tonight, and they'll be naming the homecoming king and queen. And then we've got this volleyball. In fact, you mentioned, Mario, they moved this game to a 5 o'clock start just so the students could attend both.
And you know, Mark, in looking at the stats, the Lady Hawks, they have 3 girls, with one of them with 300 digs, another one with 274, another one with 266. They are a real good defensive team, but when you have somebody like Lexi Gonzalez, you know, it takes a lot to stop her. And pretty much in that first game, Lexi Gonzalez did what she always does, but the passing by the Lady Bulldogs was very impressive, very impressive, making it easy for Madison Helmkamp. And what a family, no? The Helmkamp family. Doesn't she have a sister that plays in college, something?
Yes, she does.
Yeah,
That's,
I remember her. She was one of our all-stars.
Helmkamp. Carter Helmkamp, her older sister, playing for UTRGV Lady Vaqueros. So she's playing at the Division I college level.
And it looks like little sister probably going to play somewhere else in a Division I school.
And Madison Helmkamp, she was second team All-District last year. She might be first team this season.
The Bulldogs will start off second game with a serve with Maddie Helmkamp, the leader in aces, with 72.
So, yep, Mackay to serve. They're on your left side. Harlingen South on the right. Plays that one up high. They'll end up giving a free ball to Mackay. Set by Helmkamp. And there we go. That's Moore with the first kill. That's 1-0.
Moore came into this game also doing a good job on blocks. She has 36. What a good set.
And Helmkamp puts it in play once again.
Free ball for the Lady Hawks.
That's Morales, and that was partially blocked and gets through, and it's 1-1.
Even when the Lady Hawks score, Mark, it's hard. It was almost blocked.
And Giannis, the libero, will serve for the Hawks. Helmkamp sets it. It was put over by Alexa Ramirez. There's Morales. Helmkamp. Morales again.
Beautiful pickup.
That was Audrey Zamora. Free ball here. It's a good dig by Gonzalez to keep this rally alive. Helmkamp to Giannis. And it'll be 2-1. Oh, that was touched by the Hawks.
Yes, there was a tip that was called.
Or was it tipped? No, they're saying. Oh, the referee is saying, wait up. They have an official's timeout.
The captain wants to know what happened. And then there was a tip that was called by one of the linesperson. So the linesperson will come over and talk to the official.
So what is the rule there? The captain is allowed to ask
That's right,
questions?
Mark. That is, the captain has that opportunity to do that, to keep the communication going.
So it is ruled that it was touched by the Hawks, and therefore a point for Mackay. And there they pick up another point, and now lead it 3-1. So Giannis to serve. Set by Aguirre, put over by Morales. A good play by Morales. Found the soft spot in the middle.
Not a hard kill, but it still counts as a kill, Mark. Michaela Morales came into this game with 266 kills for the year.
Dolores Mendoza checks in. She's a senior. She'll be serving. Oh, perfect block by Lexi Gonzalez.
Man, she read that one, didn't she?
Having a terrific game here tonight. And Mackay up 4-2. Good dive there by Sienna Quisada. And a point there for the Hawks. Were they calling a net violation?
Yes, sir, a net violation.
So Morales will serve. It's a 1-point game. Oh, perfect shot by Gonzalez.
That's just not fair, Mark. She's almost playing by herself when there's no blocker.
It's 5-3 now.
But the Lady Hawks doing what they have to do, try to hang around until they get the momentum on their side.
So Maddie Garza will serve for the first time. Set by Mendoza. Good dig by Garza. And a point for Mackay.
Mark, and in that play looked like it wasn't working right. It wasn't working right, but when you have number one, you can make every bad set look good.
So Garza serves it, and that'll go over to the Hawks. Lady Bulldogs still up front, 6-4 in game number 2.
Corinne Reniger now serving.
Gonzalez right there. Another assist for Helmkamp.
And so far, no defense on Lexi Gonzalez. And now she's serving.
And Helmkamp came in averaging 8.5 assists per set. Oh, just miscommunication there. And a point for Mackay.
The Lady Bulldogs slowly pulling away with a 4-point lead.
It's an ace for Gonzalez. She came in with 37 aces.
You jinxed her on that one, Mark.
Oh.
Better be careful because Mama's sitting right in front.
8-5 our score.
Zoe Garcia.
Set by Helmkamp. A good block by the Hawks. And that's actually 4 hits.
4 hits.
The ball went into the net, and 4 hits against Mackay. It's 8-6 now.
Back into the game, Damaris Yanis.
The Hawks on a bit of a run. This is Garcia to serve it. And an ace there for Zoe Garcia and the Lady Hawks.
Real important 3 points. Lady Hawks want to stay close.
Garcia again. Gonzalez in the back row. Wow, what power.
Not only the power, the ability to make sure that ball goes right over the net and stays on the court.
And I noticed Helmkamp actually set it a little bit backward precisely for Gonzalez.
Beautiful
to
serve.
get an ace here.
See what happens, Mark, when you get a beautiful serve there by Olivia Tite, another sophomore. Bunch of sophomores on this court on both sides.
Morales from the back line. Giannis. And a point for Mackay. It's 11-7.
And Giannis gets that ball there, the senior. Beautiful serve. Free ball.
That went out, and it's a 5-point lead now for Mackay. And Tite, the sophomore, will continue to serve. Her team is up 12-7. See the principal.
McAllen High School principal. What is he doing, sir?
Yeah, Mr. Albert Canales is here. There's Aguita, put that over. Well placed by Aguita, and it's a .1 for the Lady Hawks.
Maya Aguirre serving for the Lady Hawks. Substitution for the Bulldogs. Coming in is Alexa Ramirez.
A little bit of trouble there for Helmkamp, but she got it over. There's Morales with the dink. Good recovery by Mackay, but a free ball. It's Morales. And Morales' kill too strong for Mackay. It's 12-9.
Morales coming in here with 266 kill. Number 1 on her team.
Here's Aguirre. It's Morales. Her shot blocked. And a point for Mackay. So Maddie Helmkamp. Oh, and an ace for Helmkamp.
And on that one, Mireles was undecided to whether let it go, and by the time she decided to try to let it go, it was too late and hit her in her face.
14-9. Aguita sets for Morales. Oh, nice job by Helmkamp to keep that one going. Perfectly set up to Moore.
Haiti Moore having a pretty good game, also a sophomore.
So timeout on the floor, and it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. They're up 15-9 in game number 2. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back. It's 15-9, our score. Mackay in front. And we appreciate RGV Urgent Care of Edinburgh. Get in, get out, and get healthy.
And we are in game 2. We know that the Lady Bulldogs won game number 1, 25-14. This game much closer.
So it's Maddie Helmkamp serving for the Lady Bulldogs. That goes out, so it'll be the Hawks ball. Trailing now 15-10.
And on that one, Helmkamp was trying to get an ace, was aiming for the boundary.
And Giannis to serve it now for Harlingen South. That was Moore who sent it across. Morales answers back with the dink. And a point there for the Lady Hawks. It was a good effort by Giannis to try for the pancake dig, but couldn't quite keep it alive.
And that was a
And
smart dink by Michaela Miralles.
There's a 4-point lead now. There's Giannis again. And Giannis comes through in a big way.
Boy, Giannis really gets off the ground, doesn't she, Mark? She's not she's not as tall as Lexi, put it that way, but
yeah,
she
I'm
uses
amazed.
her jumping ability.
I'm amazed at her vertical reach. There's Morales, and Morales' shot blocked. Moore and Gonzalez combining on that one.
Is there something she doesn't do right, Mark? She can block, she can serve, she can set, she can dig, we know she can hit. But that takes perfect timing.
Yeah, Moore and Gonzalez combined for almost 90 blocks this season and counting. As Giannis put it in play. Giannis with the attempted dig, but Harlingen South gets the point.
Junior Michaela Miralles, knowing that Lexi Gonzalez is up there at the net blocking, decides to do a dink, and it worked twice already.
Mendoza right in front of the Hawks cheerleaders. And that goes out, a point to Mackay.
And those hurt, Mark. When you want to make a comeback, a bad serve, you give up a point, you can't afford to do that. Serving for the Bulldogs is Moore.
So Moore will now serve. Her team up by 6. Trying to close game number 2 out. It's Morales. Another point for the Lady Hawks. Audrey Zamora will check in at the libero spot for
one of
the
the referees.
Lady Bulldogs.
One of the referees is talking to the student section.
And Morales about to serve. Can hear the Mackay student body getting into it over on our right side. There's Morales' serve. Here's Gonzalez. And Gonzalez, an emphatic spike.
Maya Aguirre almost had a block. She actually did, but the ball went out of bounds.
So it's 19-13. And checking in is Maddie Garza.
Garza serving. She did a good job the last time she served.
Garza, a junior. Seguidas sends it over. Oh, perfect. Olivia Tite with the point.
Did you see that play there, Mark, where it looked like Lexi Gonzalez was going to be the hitter, but she faked it, and the hitter came from somewhere else.
Service by Garza again. That went into the net, and it'll be another point for Mackay. 21-13 now, and a timeout called by the Lady Hawks. So Bulldogs up by 8 here in game number 2. We'll take a break, be back right after this. And welcome back here at Mackay Gym. It's a Mackay Lady Bulldogs against the Harlingen South Lady Hawks area round playoff, second round of the state playoffs in volleyball.
And Mark, on both timeouts here in this game, Coach Paula Dodge, she actually has about 45 seconds to talk to her girls. It only took her like 10 seconds. Say, get back out there. Y'all are doing okay. Y'all know what to do.
Probably just said, keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly. And on both sides, Mark, you see the girls from the Lady Bulldogs, a lot of smiles. And you see the Lady Hawks a little tense.
Yeah, the confidence growing. And here's Gonzalez. That one too far, and the Hawks earn the point. 21-14. And Weiniger, the sophomore, will serve it. Set by Helmkamp. Gonzalez with the dink, perfectly placed. And another point for McAllen.
And the timing on that set wasn't where you wanted it, but Lexi Gonzalez, being as smart as she is, she adapted, and she still got a point out of that.
And Gonzalez to serve it now. Giannis is checked in for Harlingen South. And it'll be the service return to South. They trail by 7. And Zoe Garcia serving. Gonzalez from the back row, kept that alive. Good block by Mackay. That was Helmkamp getting a piece of it. Also Tite got a piece of it. Giannis sends it over. Helmkamp sets. And for Giannis. Giannis! Big point for Mackay. They're 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead in this match.
And you know, one of the things that we haven't talked about is that the Lady Bulldogs, their blockers are doing a good job, and the Lady Hawks are hesitant to go for the kill. They're doing a lot of dinks that are being picked up by the defense.
Katie Morris checked back in for the Lady Bulldogs. It was Tite who was serving.
Free ball.
Gets it over, but a free ball. Helmkamp for Giannis. Morales from the back row. Giannis again. Morales. Picked up by Gonzalez. Now Giannis. And a point to Mackay, and we've reached set point. 24-15. Tite will serve. Agueda sends it over. And that one too far. And the Hawks will have a chance.
And Olivia Tite missed an opportunity.
And Agueda, the junior, will serve. We're still at set point. Morales sends it over. Helmkamp sets. This could be it. Giannis. It was picked up by Giannis. Here's Giannis again. Oh, this is going to be tough to save, and that's it. And the Mackay Lady Bulldogs have taken a 2-0 lead here in this best-of-5 area round championship. They win the set 25-16. So they won 25-14 and 25-16 to take a 2-0 lead here in this best-of-5. We'll take a break. Back after this.
Here at RGV Urgent Care, we do a variety of things. We handle minor emergencies, laceration repair. We have on-site lab and x-ray, IV therapy, annual wellness, physicals. I myself am a board-certified family nurse practitioner. Dr. Moreno is a board-certified physician, and we can handle pretty much anything that comes in through our door.
And welcome back to Mackay Gymnasium. I want to take a moment to recognize some of the fine arts students here at McAllen High School. They recently had auditions for All-Region Orchestra, and there were students from Rowe, Memorial, and Mackay who all made All-Region Orchestra. And these students will perform in the Region 15 Orchestra Concert at 4 o'clock Saturday, November the 10th, at the McAllen High School Auditorium. So that'll be right here at Mackay. Mackay students are Daniel Zayed, Jen Paolo Yap, Kristen Contreras, Ashley Trevino, Destiny Negrete, Josue Cruz, Andrew Salinas, Laird Musolari, Lauren Rodriguez, Pablo Sanchez, Grace Bynum, James Gonzalez, Diego Rodriguez, Daniela Echeverria, Rolando Escamilla, and Jose Rodriguez. So congratulations to those All-Region Orchestra kids. Yes.
So much talent, athletics, fine arts.
We had a student, Ada Sadlier, who sang the national anthem, and she's also a freshman volleyball player here tonight for Mackay. Also this match brought to you by RGV Urgent Care of Edinburgh. Get in, get out, and get healthy.
Mark, who wouldn't want to have their kids here at McAllen ISD when you're in A district?
Yeah, only 13% of the districts in the entire state can say that. Not easy to earn that A.
And recently that Partner in Excellence banquet was unbelievable.
Yeah, many local business and civic leaders partner up with McAllen ISD schools, and the district likes to give them a thank you benefit breakfast every year. So they have a partners breakfast once a year every November. That was just yesterday, in fact, November the 1st.
Well, game 3, Mark. If the Lady Bulldogs jump on the Hawks early, it's going to be hard for them to keep their hopes up.
We're ready to start the third set. Harlingen South on the left, Mackay on the right. Agita puts it in play. And we're underway in the third game. Morales, good play there. And that's what the Hawks need, is to get up early if they're going to come back in this match.
You know, and sometimes the hardest game to win is the one that's going to put a team away. So we'll see how that plays out.
And it goes into the net. We're tied at 1.
But those unforced errors don't help.
So that's Giannis serving for Mackay. Morales. Put over by Moore. Morales again. Oh, excellent dig. That was Giannis. And Gonzalez, her shot blocked out of play, and a point to Mackay.
Alexi is in front right now, so expect the Helmkamp to come to her several more times.
And Giannis serving. Set by Agita for Morales. Here's Lexi Gonzalez. Oh,
Whoa.
A monster spike.
That was a set by Giannis. And did you see how she timed it, Mark? She took 3 or 4 steps and went in there. That's a lot of practice.
3-1 our score now. Giannis still serving. Morales. Helmkamp sets. And a point there, won by Alexa Ramirez. And that time they set away from Gonzalez toward Ramirez's side.
Alexa, just a junior.
It's 4-1. Giannis puts it in play. And a lift called against the Hawks. And the score now 4-1. Service by Giannis. Actually 5-1 is the score.
Wow,
was
how did
tough.
she save that?
My goodness. Basically no angle at all, but had to get that straight up. And then Moore with the dink. Helmkamp for Gonzalez, but the whistle blew. And are they calling 2 hits?
That was a 2 hits. You know, there's a difference, Mark, between the first hit and the second hit. A lot of fans don't understand. The first, if that would have been on the first hit, it would have been okay, but not on the second hit.
So Giannis for the Hawks will serve. It's 5-2. And a cross-court winner there for the Lady Bulldogs.
You know, and both teams are so young, Mark. They're also going to expect them in the playoffs next year.
Yeah, neither team has very many seniors. Morales with the dink. Giannis sets. Morales. And a point for the Lady Hawks.
Coming in to serve for the Lady Hawks, number 3, Dolores Mendoza. You know, Mark, at the first game of the year I officiated Harlingen South, but they have improved a lot.
Gonzalez is shot blocked. Gonzalez again. It was a good dig by Aguirre. Aguirre sends it over. Aguirre sets for Morales. But Morales unable to get it across. It's going to be 4 hits. Now Ramirez.
Alexa Ramirez, a junior.
McAllen up 7-3 here in the third game. They lead 2-0. And an ace for Ramirez.
Anytime your libero does not pick up the serve, Mark, that tells you how good the serve was. Because technically the libero is the best defensive player.
McAllen averaging about 3.5 aces per set. They have some good servers. Morales was picked up by Ramirez, and Gonzalez sends it over. Helmkamp has to play it the conventional way, but Gonzalez sends it over. And 2 hits, and that'll be a point to McAllen. Says Ramirez serving. McAllen by 6. Aguirre from the back row. Gonzalez. And Gonzalez again.
It doesn't matter where she hits from, does it?
She reminds me of like a fastball pitcher. When they're on, you just can't hit it. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back. They're throwing T-shirts up into the stands.
What's going on, Mark?
Everybody's having a good time here. McAllen up 2-0.
You know
and
what?
A 7-point lead in the third game.
I see Dr. Gonzalez throwing some T-shirts up here, and he's got a pretty good arm. I think he's a former athlete.
Yeah, former athlete from Hebronville.
I was impressed by his form, Mark. What else can I say? He's my boss, right?
Yeah, our superintendent is here.
We got the student section going. There's about 18, 20 T-shirts out there. And those special shirts that are the SSMAS shirts.
We'll explain that in just a moment. The next opportunity as Ramirez puts it in play. And Morales with the return earns the point for Harlingen South. With officials timeout for a moment. Morales will be serving. Ten to 4 our score in the third game. Hope you're enjoying this match on McAllen ISD Facebook. And Gonzalez, oh my goodness. And Gonzalez continues to light it up.
And that's the best way to describe it. Light it up.
If she were a hockey player, we'd be saying she's lighting the lamp, that red lamp that they have. An ace there for Gonzalez.
And talking about, now she's doing it as a server.
We've seen her score every which way. Gonzalez again, that one too hard.
You know, when you're looking at McAllen ISD volleyball, you probably have 3 to 4 the best players in the entire valley. Jackie Alanis from Rowe, Lexi Gonzalez from McKay, and Nikki Memorial has a couple of girls over there that are pretty good.
Yeah, Memorial won the district this year. They're in a playoff tonight as well against Brownsville Rivera.
Mark, and it all starts in the middle schools. Because I saw these kids when they're in 7th and 8th at Morris, at Fossum, at Cassie, Travis. And wow, you could tell they were going to be something special.
Reiniger serves. 12-6 McAllen. Giannis will send it over. It's a good pickup by Aguirre. Or make that Garcia who had the good pickup. Nice play by her by both teams. Spirited action. Best rally of the match so far. Helmkamp. Here's Aguirre. Giannis with the dive. Gonzalez from the back row. That's in.
And who else?
And that sequence kind of a microcosm of this whole match. Harlingen South giving terrific effort, but Mackay just able to overpower them. 13-6 the score now.
What a nice serve, Mark.
Oh, that was Helmkamp.
And anytime your setter gets a block, it's a double bonus, but that's how smart Helmkamp is.
Olivia Tite to serve, her team up 14-6.
Whoa.
That's an ace.
Tite, she's tough, Mark. She has a real hard serve right over the net.
And Tite will serve again. Aguirre puts it over. Gonzalez from the back row. Oh, free ball here for Harlingen South. Aguirre. And that's too far. Or no, it's not. They're saying it was tipped by
And
Mackay.
the official calls it in, and he's getting a pretty nice little ovation on that one, and it's not a standing ovation.
It was ruled tipped by Mackay, so a point to Harlingen South. They're down by 8. Garcia serving. And that'll be Mackay's point. 16-7 now. Mackay 9 points away from an area title.
And once they get that title, here comes Laredo United.
That was Moore, or Helmkamp rather, who served. A good block up front, but Mackay unable to send it back. And South earns the point. 16-8 now. New South players checked in. Ayala Guevara, a junior. Seguida to serve. It's a good pickup by Moore. 2 hits, and that's going to be another point for South. Here's Aguirre. It's Moore who dinked it over. Morales sends it back. Giannis got it over for Mackay. Morales answers back. Helmkamp now to Giannis. Morales. Good pickup by Giannis for South. Put over by Helmkamp. Another big rally here. Oh! Pancake dig by Audrey Zamora. And another dig by Gonzalez. Mackay playing with determination right now. Oh, but the Hawks win the point.
Good defense on both sides.
Yeah, both sides with supreme efforts. You can really see the pride of both schools here. 6-point lead right now. Hawks trying to chip away. It's put over by Moore. It's Morales. And that's too strong. A point to Mackay. 17-10. This will be Mackay's service. I think the ball actually went off behind the bleachers for a moment, had to go get it. That was Giannis now puts it in play. It's Morales for the Hawks. Good dive by Gonzalez to keep that alive. From the back row, Aguirre. And that just gets through the Mackay defense.
And sometimes that takes luck, Mark. But sometimes that ball, when it hits the net, comes right back onto your court. But that one barely went over.
Evelyn Yanis serving for the Hawks. Gonzalez, wow.
I mean, I think that one was one of the hardest ones. You could tell she really wanted that one.
Yeah, that one nearly broke the sound barrier. Smore will serve it now. Bulldogs up 18-11. And that's going to be 4 hits.
Something else besides Lexi Gonzalez's game, Mark, in between timeouts, she has such rapport with the student section. She was talking to them and getting them all riled up.
19-11 now. Mackay 6 points away. Morales, pancake dig by Gonzalez. Aguita at the other side, make that Morales, and Morales wins the kill. And it's 22-11.
And on that one, the official made the wrong signal, giving the point to the wrong team. But she corrected herself. Even the officials are human.
It was a point to Mackay then.
That's correct. That's happened to me on occasion.
And we've got a timeout on the floor right now. Mackay up by 9, 20-11, and up in the match 2-0 here in third game. We'll take a break. Be back after this. And welcome back to Mackay Gym. It's an area round playoff volleyball action. Kind of a doubleheader of sorts we're bringing you tonight on McAllenisd.org and McAllen ISD Facebook.
Lexi having fun with the student section.
Oh, yes. And here's Moore to serve it. And it's an ace. And now it's 21-11.
Everything going the Mackay way tonight, Mark.
And at 7:30 tonight, we'll have the Mackay football game, their last regular season home game for this season. It's homecoming. Mackay playing La Jolla Juarez Lincoln this evening. Here's Morales for the Hawks. Gonzalez, that goes into the net, and a point to the Hawks.
And she's human, isn't she? Is that Gonzalez really hitting into the net? I can't believe that, Mark.
Well, she scored on kills, on dinks, on blocks, and on serves. Isn't that kind of like the equivalent of hitting for the cycle? It's Gonzalez from the back. And that was just outside. Mackay appealing for a touch, but it'll be the Hawks' point.
You know, all these girls see college volleyball, and they get you sometimes when there's no tip, Mark, but you think there is.
Gonzalez again, kept alive.
Free ball.
Set by Helmkamp. And a point to Mackay.
Hold on, the official's calling a replay.
Oh, it's going to call the replay.
She's blaming herself, pointing at herself. She might have called something too soon, anticipated something. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a mark of a good official. You make a mistake, own up to it, and move on.
And Mendoza serves an ace, meanwhile.
And the Lady Bulldogs better not start celebrating too early.
21-14 now. And in all 3 games, South has made a bit of a run in the mid part of the game.
Look out.
Here's Gonzalez. And that's in. (22-14). Mackay 3 points away from an area championship. And that one too hard. It'll be a point to the Hawks. Hawks with 15 now. They trail by 7. They need to make a run now if they're going to come back. Morales will serve. Morales, a junior. And Gonzalez with a strong, powerful spike.
Well, Mark, if the Lady Bulldogs win here, let's set the stage for their next game against United. You saw them. What do you think?
Oh, United looks to be a very tough team. That would be an excellent match, Mackay and United. There's Aguirre. That blocked by Mackay.
You know,
and we're at match point.
in that game, I'd pay to go see it, Mark, because Lexi, who had a lot of success here, there was not that many blockers, but United has 4 players that are 5'11" or taller. So that's going to be a match to watch.
And Gonzalez serving for the match. And a point to the Hawks. So the Hawks get a reprieve from the governor for just a moment. 24-16 now.
And a line violation called on the freshman.
Reiniger will serve. We're still at match point. Bulldogs up 2-0. And can't quite keep that one alive. Another ace there for the Hawks.
And those are the type of mistakes that the Lady Bulldogs cannot afford to make in their next matchup against the Lady Longhorns.
24-17, we're still at match point. Reiniger puts it in play. Helmkamp sets from the back row, Gonzalez. Oh, excellent pickup by Morales. Here's Aguirre. South not going away easily. Giannis, and that's too strong. And I'm wondering if Coach Dodge might think about a timeout here just to tell her players to calm down a bit.
To her assistant coach, Mike Ramirez. That's the highest points that the Lady Hawks have scored, 18.
Reiniger puts it in play. Still at match point. And they get that over. Here's Aguirre. Gonzalez. And that's out. And the biggest run of the game here so far for the Hawks.
I think that was a very good call by the official.
24-19 now, still at match point. Reiniger still serving. Helmkamp sets. And that's it. Or is it?
No, it's another.
No, a point to the Hawks. The fans don't like that on the Mackay side. The Hawks fans love it. 24-20, this is the tightest game we've had in this match. Still at match point. Helmkamp sets, Gonzalez from the back with the dink. Free ball. And that's in, that's over. That was Giannis.
And congratulations to the Lady Bulldogs, and good luck, Mark. Good luck.
And the Lady Bulldogs win it. 3-0. Winning that third match 25-20. So 25-14, 25-16, and 25-20. And a lot of drama in the third game, a lot of action, and terrific exhibition of volleyball by both teams here today. But the Harlingen South, their season will be over. They're 18-18. They are pretty young, as you pointed out, Mario. Only 2 seniors on their entire roster. And Mackay also young, 5 seniors for Mackay. But Mackay improves to 41-5
and
overall.
Congratulations to Coach Anisa Lucio changing the culture over there. They hadn't been in the playoffs in a couple of years, so they're going to be good next year.
And Mackay's Coach Paula Dodge, her team wins its 6th in a row. They improved to 14-3 at home. They've won 12 of their last 13 matches, and they'll move on to the regional quarterfinal, and they'll be playing Laredo United. United 31 wins and 6 losses, and United playoff winners over Nicky Rowe and Los Fresnos, and that should be a pretty good one when Laredo United and Mackay meet up. And we want to wish the Lady Mustangs good luck as well. They're playing in a playoff right now against Brownsville Rivetta, and hope our McAllen ISD teams can continue to win here in the state volleyball playoffs. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for football night in McAllen. 7:30 kickoff. We'll be on with the pregame show around 7:10. with myself and Jake Berry. So stick around for that one. It'll be Mackay against La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. But until then, Mackay victorious in volleyball and winners of a 2018 area championship here tonight. So congratulations to Coach Paula Dodge and her crew. They win it 3-0 over Harlingen South. We'll say good night from Mackay Gym.